Right now, I'm going to bring up Jodie Emery, the incredible wife of Marc Emery, who's serving time in a U.S. federal penitentiary for selling seeds over the internet. It's a disgrace. No seeds ever hurt anybody in the history of the world. She's an incredible, tireless campaigner for her husband. She's an incredible activist and a tremendous person. Give it up to Jodie Emery.
Thank you so much, Vivian. And thank you so much to Hempfest. This is my 4th year here. And every year I am filled with hope because I know our movement is winning. And you're here in the world's largest cannabis celebration. There are people worldwide right now who are so envious of you. They would give anything to come to Seattle Hempfest. And you're lucky enough to be here because there are tireless activists working day in and day out all year long to make this happen for you for free to attend. So you owe it to everybody here. Just give $1. You've all got at least $1, I'm sure. Please donate to Hempfest because this event is free to attend, to speak about freedom, but it's not free to put on. So show him a little gratitude for that when you leave. My husband's name is Marc Emery. He was called the Prince of Pot by CNN and the Rolling Stone and Wall Street Journal. Media all over the world covered my husband because he did something no one else would do. In 1994, Marc Emery decided to start selling marijuana seeds to people worldwide, no matter where you lived. And in the United States, California passed medical marijuana laws, but there was a need for medicine in the form of seeds. And my husband decided to be brave to sell those seeds to Americans and people worldwide. So not only did Marc Emery, the Prince of Pot, provide millions and millions of marijuana seeds to people worldwide to grow their own medicine and save their own lives, but he promised that every dollar spent on those seeds would go to legalization efforts. He financed ballot initiatives for medical marijuana in Colorado, Washington, D.C., Nevada, Arizona, Alaska, many places where it passed or failed. Marc helped make that happen. Marc founded the U.S. Marijuana Party. He's a Canadian citizen. He never even left Canada, but he knew the U.S. is where the drug war begins and where it must end. So he financed the marijuana movement with millions of dollars. All of the money from those seeds went to activism in this country, in this state, in this city, and places worldwide to help the activists on the ground become leaders in their own right and take forward the torch of victory. And Marc Emery was the most famous activist for that reason. He said, plant the seeds of freedom to overgrow the government. And here we are today, where the U.S. has made so much progress. It's a beacon of hope for the rest of the world because the drug war started here and it spreads around the world like a cancer. It kills people with the drug war in Mexico. It kills people worldwide. It imprisons people, ruins families, takes away fathers from their little babies. It hurts people who hurt no one. You aren't hurting anyone, but the law is designed to hurt you. So you, like my husband and every other activist, taking a stand, owe it to the people in prison and the people who died to change this law. Here in Washington this November, legalization is on the ballot. Vote yes on I-502 for legal stores selling legal marijuana to protect you from going to prison and to send a message worldwide that we need freedom. And legalization starts here so it can then spread throughout the world. And my husband, who was imprisoned for his activism, the DEA admitted it was all about the money. They tracked all the money and they said, yeah, he gave it all away to political activists and campaigns. Marc Emery was a threat to the U.S. drug war, and that's why they took him down. They brought him into this country when he never even came here. Marc Emery, the Prince of Pot, is a Canadian who planted the seeds of freedom to overgrow the government, to save people's lives, and he's a hero like all the heroes in prison because of this drug war, and we owe it to them because you're here today, you're free today, you get to be here, you get to vote, you owe it to all of those people suffering worldwide to change this, to legalize marijuana, end prohibition, and support everybody who's taking action to make that happen today. So thank you, Seattle Hempfest. This smoke signal goes worldwide, and it should be followed by Yes on 502, legalization this November. Vote yes, make a difference, save lives, and legalize marijuana. Thank you very much. I'm Jodie Emery. My husband is Marc Emery, the Prince of Pot.